Hi, and thank you so much for joining me yet again on another book review. This time we're going to be diving into Michael Hampton's figure drawing. This book is absolutely phenomenal. It is the closest thing I think I've ever seen to being able to draw real live nude models. I went to an art school, and I can tell you that the way Hampton breaks these things down and has his lessons laid out, gesturals from the musculature underneath. It just absolutely is the closest thing you're going to get to having an actual model in front of you. I don't know how he does it. I've seen a lot of books similar to this that just, for some reason, do not come close. So this is an absolute treasure trove if you are looking for something that is going to get into human anatomy. And let's face it, most of the time that's what we're going to be doing, right? I mean, we're drawing people. There are just countless lessons. I'm going to go through this fairly gingerly because I think you really just need to buy it. And I don't want to give too much of it away, even though when you look at some of these reviews, it looks as though I'm going every single page. I'm actually not. There are quite a few times where I'm skipping ahead and it just looks like I am. It starts off with gestures, center line, things like that, balance, counterbalance, very fundamental stuff. And without any doubt, it just got me back into drawing people again, because I had taken quite a few years off from the time I was in college all the way until now. And when I picked this book up, it just reignited everything. And it's, like I said, it's the way it's laid out, the way things are explained. You cannot go wrong with the book. The skeletal structure is one thing, and it's great to know, and he definitely gets into that, but it's also just about shapes, like the chest, the pelvis, the legs, how everything fits together is essentially just this construction, right? I mean, and he helps break it down, he helps illustrate it, and it goes from sketchy to much, much more refined stuff. Obviously, something like the head and the skull is just, it's a ball with a cylinder sticking out of it, right? Which is the neck. And it just, the level of detail and rendering of it is phenomenal, in my opinion. It gets into the nitty gritty, but it also just, it goes step by step, and it shows you, like, this is the skull, and then this is the sort of the side of the sphere that gets shaved off. Then that matches up with the side of the jaw, and then next thing you know, you've got a pretty decent profile of a face. You've got the nose. It's just nothing more than a triangle that's pulled out, or I don't know, is that a triangle? More of my stuff. Yes, I do leave tons of notes everywhere. It's a shame. But I do love these books. And in all honesty, this is a book that I'm pretty surprised is in such good shape, considering how many times I flip through it, how often I read it, and that may be a testament to the printing quality, because it has just been around the block quite a few times. Oh, and there's the this is actually Molotov, a parakeet that we own, and he's quite the avid reader, to be honest. I mean, loves to hang out in the bookshelf, loves to peck at paper. But again, human anatomy, as you'll see, is so well broken down and shown. And after reading this book, or just doing even skipping around in the exercises or the lessons, you basically are going to be able to construct far better than you ever have in the past. At least that was how it was in my case. I know when I was in art school and I was drawing the models, it just was much more almost like contour drawing versus understanding the structure underneath. And it sort of was like, well, yeah, after a while you sort of do see, that the chest is essentially like a barrel or what have you. But this book actually shows you, and it has thousands of drawings in it that are indispensable. So If you are excited and looking to get into something about the human body and rendering it, everything from this is the book for you. I highly recommend it, and I thank you for joining me, and Molotov the Parakeet thanks you as well. So until the next time.